Hey y'all, welcome back for another vlog for Freedom Friday. It has been a while since I've done a vlog for Freedom Friday, so I definitely wanted to check in with you guys today. 2020, and I'm looking forward to really experiencing freedom on a whole nother level. Freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, spiritual freedom, just freedom. You know, being able to live life on my own terms. And I hope that you guys get to experience the same thing, whatever that looks like for you. I think my biggest regret from 2019 is moving back to North Carolina. I'm just going to be honest, I put it out there. Just because when I was in Atlanta, I had freedom in every dimension I just added or just listed. Time freedom. I set my own schedule, made my own hours, whatever I wanted to do, whether it was obviously seeing clients in the community, going to events, working with like for creators, you know, and writers, working on my book and publishing, filming and editing YouTube videos, spending time with my children. Like, I experienced so much time freedom, and that is something that you can't get back time. Time is an asset, so you have to make the most of it, right? You have to try to enjoy it as best as possible. I think now, working a 9 to 5 type position, it has really opened my eye to how valuable time freedom is. Now, obviously, it's not my first 9 to 5. I know that. But I realized how much and why I worked so hard to acquire and obtain time freedom in the first place is because, you know, you wake up in the morning. Like, I'm going to be honest, this morning was a struggle to get up. Like, it was, oh my God. I was like, my alarm kept going off and I kept snoozing it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm washing the gas pump. And I'm just like, I don't want to get up. I do not want to get up. And I realized, of course, it's raining outside, so that makes it worse. Makes it harder, you know. And I just did not want to get up. So, you get up in the morning, you go to work, and you're there for 8 hours. Yes, you might be able to take a lunch break or whatever, but you're still gone. You're away from your home. Imagine if you had a beautiful, beautiful home. You're away from that home. You're away from your children. Okay, granted, your children are at school, whatever, already. So, it's not like, your children are at school, possibly. So, you're not like they're doing something anyway. You're not like you're going to be spending those whole 8 hours with them anyway because they're at school. Okay, boom. But let's say you have a partner, a husband, a wife, or whatever. What if they had the day off? You know, yes, you could use PTO and you could take the day off with them, whatever, but time frame, you don't have to do that. You could just be like, you know what, let's both block off our schedule for today, or let's both block off this week and let's go take a trip to the beach or something, whatever, right? Without having to put any PTO in, without having to ask, without having to do any of that, you know. Time freedom, being able to do what you love, what you're passionate about. For example, I'm writing my second script now. Well, I have to do that in between my job. So I like, let's say I'm feeling motivated and inspired to write. Oh, I just thought of this amazing dialogue that morning. Yes, I can get up an hour too early, but I'm already getting up early just to get to work, right? So you're like, oh, well, I need to try to get to sleep. I need to get at an hour or so commute every day. You're trying to get as much rest as possible, right? So, but if you didn't have that, you could just get up and write. You could just get up and write. Like on Saturdays, for example. Saturdays is a good example of how I would structure my life. I create time. I block off time, do time blocks, basically. I'm going to write from 12 to 3. And I'm going to get this number of pages done. And then I'm going to take a 2-hour break. I'm going to eat, take a nap maybe, watch a movie, whatever. And then from maybe like 5 to 7, or I'm going to vlog and edit and get that video uploaded. Then from like 7 to 9, I'm going to relax with the kids, watch a movie, whatever, you know. Then, you know, about 10, from 10 to like midnight, I'm going to go back to writing. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's how you, when you have true time freedom, you can use time blocks to create your schedule. And you're doing everything that you love to do, and you're able to include everybody. Let's say, for example, I want to include hanging out or doing lunch with a friend in that day. I could include that in the chunk of time. So you have the freedom with your time to do whatever you want to do. Like, that is one of the most amazing gifts. So the next one, of course, is financial freedom. I'm gonna talk to y'all about financial freedom after work today. I'll see y'all shortly. So the next one is financial freedom. Now, that sounds so good, right? Can you imagine having money, finances, like that can and will allow you to do anything you want to do, whether that's helping people as a philanthropist, donating to charities, making a difference in the world, or sending your children to college in full. Being able to help people pay for funerals, you know, because you see a lot of people do GoFundMe, stuff like that, to pay for funerals. When a person needs help with paying light bills and stuff, like just small little things that really aren't that big of a deal, but that could really make a difference in someone's life. And of course, in your own life, investing in your future, investing in stocks, and real estate, and things that will make you passive income constantly, is building more income. That is amazing. That's a level of freedom that, you know, there's a such thing as financial abuse, economic abuse, and that's when a partner, whether it's the male, female, whatever, has more money or more ties to the money, or has more access to the money, and they hold that over the other person, the other partner. So the other partner may not work or have access to the money, and so they're held basically captive by that. I never wanted that situation for me. Listen, if I want to go, I'm going to go, and I'm going to have the finances to go. But most people don't. Some people don't have that situation. So that's another thing. Like, not ever having to be in a situation where you have to depend solely on someone else financially, especially if you're not happy or in this abusive relationship. So, financial freedom. Honestly, for me, it's all about being able to help other people, being able to produce films, and being able to do what I'm passionate about, and never having to give a second thought about money. Like, money being like the last thing I even think about. Like, oh, okay. Like, oh, it costs this. Okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? I think so many people spend so many years and hours of their lives thinking about money, and it's so sad, because it's really just a piece of paper. It really is. It really is. So, time freedom, financial freedom. The goal for 2020. What's your goal? What does your financial and time freedom look like? What would you do with time and financial freedom? Leave me a comment below. See you guys next Friday for Freedom Friday.